Ladies and gentlemen, in a few moments the monthly lovely poetry meeting will begin. So, if you would wait, and we will soon join Berto at his display of magic. The show is on. It is time for Berto's casual and monthly greeting to the poets. So let's see what he brought this time. I'm prepared for everything, Berto. Welcome to the 130th meeting in Stormwind, and also the Laran Poetry Appreciation Society. We are glad to be in your presence, my friend. As usual, I will open the meeting by reciting a poem, then other contributors will take turns according to the sign-up list. That is phenomenal to hear. Given if it is so short, if someone missed the sign-up list, there will probably still be time for you to share a poem or song should you wish. And I may throw in a couple of more poems as well. I got a few prepared here on my notes. Perfect. As usual, the meeting will conclude with a small firework display. The first poem of tonight's meeting was sent to me by someone who signed themselves Dodo Doodle Dooper. Dodo Doodle Dooper. Dodo Doodle Dooper. I assume it would be a gnome. The poem is titled The Dodo Song About the Future. An Electric Dream. The Dodo Song About the Future. A quantum-driven cold fusion catalytic biodynamic mobile toilet in credit card size that transforms shit into energy which can be withdrawn as money. What the in every shop or cash terminal. In the future, everything will be robots. Made of and by robots. Azeroth will be covered with robots. Yeah, sounds about right. In every possible size and shape and function. And everyone consciousness will flow internally in this world as an electric circuit. Oh, electric current. Pardon? And what awaits on the other side of the waiting time? A door opens up. And the dentist enters the waiting room from his office. What? Death awaits in his chair. But none of us are aware just yet. Generally, an infinite herd of vibrating bubbles of elastic time. One inserts a probe into the frontal lobe and connects into the computer on which is installed a brain frequency program which with the help of various neuroparametric viable algorithms calculate the exact intelligence. Generally, an infinite herd of vibrating bubbles of elastic time. Ooh. Okay. Interesting, yes. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. And the first artist or poet is Angus Snowheart. Ha ha ha. Huh? I think he was confused. Hello. My name is Angus Snowheart. I used to be a mountain king. I brought something. The person behind him scares me the living shit out of the meeting today, as usual. Should probably do this. No, wait, this was just no. Shit. My hammer swung, it's lost. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna keep this one. No one ahead, but from my hip. Which one's thrust? Wait, bigger. I honestly can't retrain Dwarvish. I know the dialect, but I am not able to read it. At least not at full capacity. Somewhere from the forest to the city. It slipped from its reins. And I let it. Fair enough. Did it become another cobblestone? You know what I'm noticing right now? Has he reached the map? Right? It actually looks as if he would actually read it. Who the hell are you? That was unique, at least. To say the least. Next up on the list is a non-binary Gnome Pixie. Where did I? No, that's the right button. Hi, I got 2 poems with me today. Let me start out with one I pinched from some random nerd in the libraries. How rude, how rude. How dare thou. It's called What the Fuck? This one goes out to my good friend, who does not understand what that word means. Books that are compromised or forced too oversized will most often be appraised as writing that is wrong. There is value to simplicity, which offers more explicitly. Sounding more exquisitely. When words are not too long, Yes, I prefer them that way. When writing poem or prosing, if one is predisposing toward the overdosing, its readers to ensnare, the piece will end up boring. Yep. We'll need much more editoring. And have its readers snoring. All writers must beware. Beware. So away with lengthy wordiness. Get rid of wordy girthiness. And write with wordy worthiness. Long words should be indicated. Indicted. Not indicated. Authors bent on clarity. Make foot-long words a rarity. And win more popularity. With readers most delighted. Yep. Can't say the word that was, but yeah, good gracious. That was a good one. Hello, non-binary. Another one from our pixie friend. She is genderqueer, so kind of non-binary, but not really, I guess. She claims that it is on the it's a spectrum, so I am not completely sure. I call this one Fairy Frolix. Hey, that's my name. I know it ain't the way to spell the way I say. What gives me game? My name, my designation. 'Cause a name is just a label that we slap on all the able. Based on the configuration pardon, of their given birth irrigation. Daily struggles and dreams coming apart at the seams when the gentle mage addresses me and as miss or ma'am or even girl. Ah, woe and behold, for it has gone untold. I must make a stand, even give it a twirl, to show them what I can be, when the covers unfurl. Oh, okay, I can't pronounce that. I bust through the silk, rip the wrapping apart. Feast your eyes upon my ilk. I am bewinged, a work of art, flutter by, butterfly. Hell no, hell yeah! I'm the fae, the gay, the ultimate expression of my postnatal transgression. Revivified, I stand before you, wagging literal tongue. Lyrical tongue, pardon, about the youth of a young, whose spirit had to let go, to be born anew. It ain't so hard to see that fairy creatures such as me don't cling to no conformity, 'cause we embrace the enormity of all deformity. The abnormity. So, who am I again? I'm the fae, the gate, the supersede. Seeded? Said it? Duality of woo and man. Rebis to the erudite? Fully neither, wholly both. Either if they are ever needed. But stick to picture if you can, and let that be your oath. Now let me play the game. And so let me say my name. I am Pixie Whimsy Way.
Oh my fucking god, that's genius!
That certainly was a gorgeous poem. I love poems like that. Rare and beautiful on their own. Next name on the list is... I had a fucking good dinner. Oh, 2 names. Oh, Jenny Smith and Masaru. A little bit of music, hell yeah. Hopefully no words to it, or I might be in trouble. Apparently they were big birds. This is an old cautionary tale of what happens when cowgirl or cowboy lead a questionable life. Oh dear. Fucking hate that it's gonna be a song. Oh shit. An old cowpoke went riding out it on... Yeah, nope. I'm not reading it, but here is the fucking menu. Sorry, Deb, I'm not gonna read it. They are just too fast. Yeah. That's what I expected. I can't even keep up with reading it. Sheesh. I hope you enjoy the sound in the background because I like the music. I know I will never ever to pull it out of the video because it's amazing, right? Especially since they put so much work into it. Adding some words to it as well. I'm not sure if they changed something in the song, but who knows. Here. It's a massive text wall. can fit on the screen if I tried, honestly. Nice work. I really love the music, but I can't keep up with that speed. That's too much for me. Sorry about that. Next up is Rickboard. I hope he will not try to kill me like a certain duo. That was horrifying. Thank you for the introduction, Berto. Now, I would like to recite one of the most recent pieces I titled My Lady of Ghosts, so named for the favorite haunting of us all. Love. Stupid bird. Nice. I cover not in fear at head-shattering spells, and tremble not at invading hosts, for I have walked the haunted fells, in the reaches of my heart, hunting my Lady of Ghosts. No heed or care, neither for vainglorious praise, nor the most prideful of boasts. I think of what deep in my soul plays, that eternal longing, seeking my Lady of Ghosts, surrounded by friendly company most fair, which may to my health give toasts. I find my thoughts' chief share are given most readily towards Lady of Ghosts. Undaunted by countless leagues in between, separated by mountains or coast, my inner eye ever on that splendid scene, where I stand, holding my Lady of Ghosts, and in my treasured dreams she smiles, coming for me, more eager than most. Her gaze, piercing dark, holding miles, across any distance, my loving Lady of Ghosts. That was a solid poem. I like it. Thank you very much, Caldric, for the contribution. Next up is our favorite, Lester. Luckily, he is not a mole Lester. It's a hardy Lester. Come on out, mate. No hiding there. Oh dear, oh dear. I quite hope that tonight will be again a dead joke. A dead joke night. Your real name is Lester. Oh yes. Well, of course he is. It is my last name, most used Most use that instead of Hardy. Hardy Lester. Hardy Lester. Oh, I didn't know. Alright, please go on. Indeed, go on. Anyway, just a silly little thing I come across as I was looking for poems for upcoming book. So this is not mine. Unfortunately, I could not find the author's name. Do you care at all for me? My heart beats for you. With your turnip nose and your reddish face, you are a peach. If we cantaloupe, let us marry. We'd make swell pair. Must be a Pandaren. So, last name on the list, we have a lady named Erwin. Greetings everyone, I'm Erwin. I was a little nervous at first, but I would like to share a song my mother would sing to me as a child. It's called The Tone of Old. It's nothing fancy, but I hope you all enjoy. It doesn't have to be fancy though. Between soft March and April showers, when sprays of bloom from branches spring, and when the little bird mid flowers does song of sweetness loudly sing, to her with longing love I hold, of all the world the fairest thing, whose thrall I am. All stories told, and give me to her heart of string. A gracious fate to me is sent. Methinks it is by heaven lent. Methinks from when all my heart is bent to light the town of old. Thank you. I like it. It was cute. Thank you very much. Next up is Editis. I believe we had him once already in the past. I believe he was the one with love poems about his griffin. Reform. I'm not certain. Good evening all, my poem tonight is based on something I experienced during one of my trips out on the sea and the tale that followed one of the boys who worked on the ship. A young little boy once came to town, took in the sights which were all around. The young little boy was in the wrong spot. He found his stomach all tied up in a knot. The young little boy looked up at the horse. A stare returned the look with a powerful force. The young little boy flinched at the shout, accused of being a small lout. The young little boy soon ran from the man who was shouting about crime and loyalty. Unfortunately for him, the man was a soldier, serving under the royalty. Tongue, please. The young little criminal once came to the docks, running away from his fate in the stocks. The young little criminal spoke with the burly captain man, asked if he truly could sign up. He can. The young little criminal explained with glee, then his mood dropped as he heard the fee. The young little criminal begrudgingly signed, for it was the only ship that he managed to find. The young little criminal would not yet pay up for his failure. He had now become a sailor. The young little sailor later on returned to town, struggled to settle, and after he nearly did drown. The young little sailor was not the only one around, was chased down by a familiar man of the crown. The young little sailor sang as he ran out of sight. Gotta run, gotta run, gotta run, God can't hide. The young little sailor tripped over a nasty looking rock. He got right up and ran back to the dock. The young little sailor saluted to his former captain, reeking of salt, right back to being part of the Gestalt. Gestalt? The young little sailor accepted his fate. He was eventually promoted to be the first mate. The young little first mate returned to town. On his face he bared a big frown. The young little first mate was very unpleased. All of their goods had been seized. The young little first mate had lost his job. He kicked against a wall and let out a sob. The young little first mate found his day becoming real hard, for the sob attracted a guard. The young little prisoner spent his time in the slimer. His head was pounding like he had been hit with a hammer. The young little prisoner prayed to the light as he tried to zone out the sounds of a nearby fight. The young little prisoner was answered with a familiar sight. His former captain with a bag of coin that was not at all light. The young little prisoner once more became free, after paying for his crime with a big fee. The young little boy was then told to have fun, and with that the story is all good and done. I like it, it was fun, even though it was slightly difficult to read, I'm honest. And with that will be the last poem of this month's meeting. Which means we are concluding and finishing off on a very pleasant note. It was nice to see you all again. And we will meet again on May the 13th in Dolaran. And it's a Friday. Fucking hell, mate. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That's gonna be bad luck. 13th. There we go. Yep, correct. I hope we see each other there, and stay awesome, because that is what you truly are.